Johnny Depp and his ex-wife Amber Heard, they will be back in court this morning. Depp is suing Heard for defamation, claiming an editorial she wrote for the Washington Post painted him as abusive and violent. Well, last week, Depp spent several days on the stand, and of course, to break it all down, joining us live now this morning is criminal defense attorney Dwane Cates. Dwane, good morning to you.
Thanks, Celeste. Thanks for having me on.
It's so good to have you in. For a lot of you who may be watching, Dwane was very close to the Jodi Arias trial. I know you covered that extensively. So the idea of criminal defense is not new to you. It's your history. What are your thoughts on what you saw in his testimony last week?
Well, you know, something that struck me about the whole case is that he's claiming that this information was disclosed and it damaged him. I think this trial being televised is damaging both of them more than anything that either one of them did. And so, you know, they're just airing their dirty laundry on TV, and I kind of think they like it.
Probably. Okay, so I have been watching this extensively. It kind of is very eye-opening when you take a look at the text messages, and here he's, I believe, pretending to be someone as he's, when he's recalling some of the memories of their relationship there, kind of stumbling through the courtroom. What are your thoughts on the text messages that are released and the videos that are released? Does it look like it hurts him or hurts her?
Well, from what I saw, I think it hurt her. I mean, I see him saying she's admitting that she started physical fights with him and that he would retire to the bathroom and try to hide from her, and she would kick the door open and things like that. So, when one person's testimony, you're getting one side of the story.
Yeah, one of the videos I believe they played in the courtroom, at the very end, he points out, he said, "Why did she smile and laugh at the end of that video?" And he kind of looks to the jury. You know, why didn't she just leave the relationship or leave the room at the time? But a marriage counselor, right, had said that she saw abuse on both sides.
Yeah, and I think that's probably true. When I was doing family law, I had a psychologist tell me once, psychologically speaking, ones don't marry tens. So for something to get this messed up, both parties have to be somewhat messed up.
Isn't it unfortunate, though, as you mentioned, when you look at something like this, suing someone for $50 million, I'm going to countersue you for $100 million, and it's like most people on Main Street, most people in community can't even fathom that type of a situation, that amount of money that's at stake.
And I think they're both doing it out of resentment. I think that they want to do whatever they can to hurt the other person, and it's psychologically just messed up.
Yeah, so as we look ahead, of course, I believe he's back on the stand this week. She will take the stand, I believe, eventually. How do you think that may hurt or help her side after some of these other videos and texts were released?
Well, juries, always want to hear from the parties, because they're the ones that listen to what's going on and make a decision about who's right and who's wrong. But this is a civil case. And so they can apportion blame. So they could say, yeah, there's harm to both of you. You're both responsible and nobody gets anything.
Yeah, except for the attorneys.
Oh, the attorneys always win.
They're always going to win. And in this one, I got to believe they're going to win big.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Dwane Cates, criminal attorney, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thanks, Les.
And your insight. All right.